All right. Now you can't even see me. God damn it. Oh, fuck. What was this video going to be about? I was thinking to make a video about social anxiety. I wanted to make a video about social anxiety for quite a while. And the reason for that is that it's only quite recently that I've actually started feeling that I've gotten rid of it. Like, for reals, I've actually gotten rid of it. Finally, you know? It took me 10 fucking years to get rid of it. I mean, it was so hard. And you think I never doubt myself? Like, when I do my videos, I do doubt myself. I try to push myself all the time, sort of, to not doubt myself, because I find that with knowledge of the situation, if you do something over and over and over again, with that knowledge, you remove all of the anxiety that can be associated with a particular situation. Wait a minute. Why is my steering wheel shaking? I hope this has something to do with the road and not with my wheels. Let's see. Let's see if it disappears. It's still shaking a little bit. Weird. Okay, it seems to be better. Right. So with the knowledge of social situations, by approaching people, by working in sales, out of all things, by working in sales, I've been able to solve this problem for myself. Now, I think that we all can have this problem to a different degree, and if you maybe not have this problem to a degree where it actually affects you, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why is my steering wheel shaking a little bit? That's not nice. That is making me nervous. Are my wheels not balanced or something? That's weird. Huh. We can have that to a different degree. Each one of us has this can have this issue. I don't think all of us have this issue, but many of us can have this issue to a different degree. And if it doesn't affect you, fine. If it does affect you, then you have to do something about it, because it's going to be stopping you. It's going to be stopping you from meeting your desired partner. It's going to be stopping you from enjoying your life. It's going to be stopping you from even achieving kind of a financial security where you don't have to worry about money. It's going to be stopping you in everything, every single fucking area of life, because every single fucking area of life is affected by the people that we are interacting with. And if you have anxiety when interacting with people, everything is going to be affected. So you have to solve it in some way. You have to have the courage to kind of do the social interactions over and over and over again. And when I had this when my social anxiety was the worst, that was 10 years ago. Actually, it was it was 11 years ago, 11 plus years ago. So I've been having this since like as long as I can remember. But the moment where I actually started doing something about it is around 2008. So now it's 11 years ago. And around that time, it was so bad that I couldn't even say a word to somebody when I was going out. I couldn't approach, like much less approach somebody when I was going out, because I was so fucking nervous just talking to people. It was debilitating. It was horrible in every fucking possible way, and I hated it. Like, I really hated it. Like, if there was something that I hated the most, it was my social anxiety. And I would take like the biggest guns that I had and push it out of the way. So the way I did it was starting direct sales. And I remember that it took me 6 months of constant knocking on doors, being rejected, making sales sometimes, but most of all just talking to people when they open the door, and just having this little pitch conversation, and doing that over and over again. And it was, I felt a lot of friction the first 6 months. There was so much friction all the time, and it was very, very hard. But after 6 months, around the six month point, I finally started to feel that it was like, it actually happened pretty fast. Once it started happening, I started to feel like, wow, this is like, now I'm pretty used to this. But it wasn't going away. It was just, I was kind of just entering the next step of the way, where I could handle it much better. And I was still extremely nervous in a lot of different situations, but I was much less nervous when it comes to approaching people. Let's just drive around this truck, because this truck is sending rocks into my windshield. But when it comes to approaching people, I was actually getting much better, and that motivated me. That motivated me like nothing else, to just continue at it and continue. And over this 10 years, I was improving my skills at. My biggest problem has been going out and meeting women. That was my biggest motivation for improving myself, for kind of working on myself, because I think a lot of guys feel that way. I think that guys can, at that age, guys can actually, guys can start a rock and roll band just to get laid, and that's a valid reason. It is a perfectly valid reason. As long as you keep doing something about it, so you don't actually end up, a loser where you can't sort of approach somebody that you actually like. And as long as you're doing something about it, you're a fucking winner. Like, it doesn't matter how much you do, as long as you're doing something about it, you're worth my respect, and probably somebody else's respect as well. So I want to encourage everybody, every one of you, to do something today where you actually go out and you improve. You try to experience something that you feel you try to experience something that you feel uncomfortable with. You do something new that you would normally kind of feel is past the edge of your comfort zone, and just do it, and just don't think about it. Don't think about any don't think about what somebody else would think. Don't think about don't try to interpret the situation in any way. Just lean into it and just do it. I've seen a t-shirt with a text where it says like, just do it, just fucking do it. That's what you should do. And just do it once, do it twice, do it 3 times, and eventually you'll feel that any kind of anxiety that you had originally that was associated with that situation, it's going to start to disappear. Gradually, it's going to start to disappear, and you're going to feel more and more confident, and you're going to feel more and more natural in just being yourself in all of these situations where you would otherwise feel anxious, and you would be limiting yourself from actually experiencing the situation to the fullest. And if there's anybody who can tell you this, it's probably me, because I've been limiting myself tremendously over the years because of all those little anxieties that I had associated with different situations. So thank you for watching, and you can probably not see me anymore because all of the lights are gone. Now it's just a dark highway. So I'm going to stop this video, and I'll see you later.